The junior Democrat from New York said this, and again I quote, "The ideas that we have in our wallets should be good enough to vote," end quote. Well, Mr. President, that is exactly what we offered. Licenses, state ID cards, tribal IDs were all acceptable forms of ID in our proposal. The same kinds of ID that we have in our wallets right now. Mr. President, multiple Democrat senators even acknowledge that their own states have voter ID requirements and that they work. The junior senator from Georgia came to the floor and said this, and I quote again, "I think you should have to prove that you are who you say you are before you vote. I support voter ID. We have voter ID laws in my state. You should have to prove that you are who you say you are before you vote." End quote. I couldn't have said it better myself. And the Democrat leader said, and I quote, "Our objection as Democrats is not to a photo ID," end quote. Except as Democrats' recent vote demonstrates, that's not actually true. Before the vote, the Democrat leader spoke on the floor and made it clear that when he says he supports voter ID, he means that he supports voter ID as long as the ID requirements in question are essentially meaningless. And he's not the only one. To quote a recent news story, the junior senator from Colorado said, and I quote, "He supports voter ID, but signaled he will vote no when informed that the bill does not allow voters to use a utility bill to prove identity," end quote. He voted no because you can't show a utility bill as a form of ID. Mr. President, you can't make this stuff up. The senator from Colorado used to own a brewery in Denver. And I have to wonder whether you could show a utility bill to buy a beer there. I doubt it. But this is what Democrats think is good enough for our elections.